yesterday's emails?
Excellent. If you just pop them on the computer there for me. Do you remember when you first came here? As a patient, I mean.
I guess so.
So, right, where do I start? Or do you start, Dr. Cairns? Is that how this works? You're supposed to ask me some questions and then I just sort of get into it, or what? You're not saying anything because this is like part of it. Am I giving away signals to you right now? Okay, well, I'm just going to start. So I'm going to tell you some stuff and then I presume you'll say something, or you'll nod, or you'll go, tell me more, or something. Like in Tin Cup, have you seen that? It's not bad, actually. No bag amounts to my mind, but still not bad. So, anyways, you should know this straight off the Grey Nichols. I really have no need to be here. I mean, I like sport. Who doesn't like sport? People with sports phobia, presumably. But then that sounds like one of those made-up ones to me, like caligynophobia. I mean, who's scared of beautiful women? Seriously.
Sorry, I missed your name.
Is it heaven? Betty,
Yep.
you've done really well, you know.
It's just sticky tape.
No, I mean...
You should get on with those. You've got that call with Lewis at 3.
Betty, this is in Spanish.
Of course it is. Betfair is an international company with offices all across Europe and the rest of the world, enabling them to offer great value wherever you are.
What?
I did a Google Translate on the back. What did you think I said? Your lunch is on the desk, by the way.
Dear Harry, I am trapped, held hostage against my will. Manchester is no place for a man. There are only 2 of the restaurants. It's always raining and I don't understand the haircuts. When I first came to Manchester, I thought it was beautiful, but I did not know the area. It turned out they were driving me to Liverpool every night. Liverpool is a place of culture and history, a place where a man could and often does raise a dozen families. But now I have seen Manchester and I cannot unsee it. My transfer requests were blocked at every turn and Mancini even deleted me from his Facebook friends. I managed to escape back to Argentina for a few months when everyone was distracted by Mario Balotelli, but when the challenge for the title was to be failing, they sent helicopters to my home in the dark of night. Now I am back in this cursed Manchester and they even expect me to win the league for it. I just want to be closer to my family. Thank you for your precious time. Do please be helping me. From Carlos Tevez.
Betty, can you turn that off? Carlos, I admire your courage in standing up to the iron fist of Manchester City. But you've got to start thinking outside the box. You say there are only 2 restaurants in Manchester. Well, open one yourself. You've got the money. Look at Ashley Cole. He's opening one with Jay-Z. I myself am currently planning on opening a gastropub in Bristol with Kanye West. He doesn't know yet, so don't tell him. I need to make sure the figures add up first. You want to be closer to your children. That's understandable. Luckily, the solutions are endless. Number 1, get them playing for Man City. Everyone in the business knows that Dennis Irwin was just a 6-year-old sitting on the shoulders of a 9-year-old. And that technology's come a long way in the last 5 years. 2, why not get some new children? Some better children. As I said earlier, you've got the money, and there are so many great children out there these days. Why not hire some child actors? I know for a fact there's lots of them looking for work now that the Harry Potter franchise has finished. Also, what did you think of the last film? It wasn't as good as people said, was it? Finally, why not use a video chat like Skype? I don't know whether you've ever read The Naked Sun by Isaac Asimov, but there was this futuristic planet called Solaria, where humans never made any physical contact and only ever saw each other using holographic viewing systems. It meant that they could live their lives in isolation, focus on themselves, and lead the lives they wanted, although it did seem to cost them their humanity. But if your heart really is set on leaving Manchester City and the city of Manchester, then it's vital that you do not single-handedly win the Premiership for them. You need to create the illusion that you are no longer the player that you once were. Only kick the ball softly. This will frustrate everyone when your passes fail to meet their intended targets. As for the rain, well, there's not a lot I can do about that. Well, not yet anyway, but I am working on it. Project Space Umbrella is still a few years away from completion. Your friend, Harry. P.S. Have you ever kicked a football whilst wearing skis?
Oh, brilliant. You must be Dr. Cans. You're late, you know, and I will be too if we keep up with this, so let's get to it then, huh? There's that bloody soccer AM in here.
I mean, it shouldn't take long if you're any good. I mean, 10 minutes and you'll see there's absolutely nothing wrong with me and then... Oh, I think you're out of water, by the way.